as always, I gotta go to YouTube and get it put together. So that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now. Make it public. All right. So we're definitely public and we're live. L-I-V-E. So get some coffee. Listen to some Natalie, shall we?
Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time.
What was that about? Let's redo it to get in. It just stopped. That was weird. Right in the pouring my coffee and it just stopped. Man, we got ghosts this morning.
Time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's listen to some jazz and rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Let me show a little coffee house I know, where all the new bohemians go to have a cup of coffee. Greeting time, the music box is beating time. It's good old-fashioned meeting time. So grab a chair and dig me there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Save me a chair, I'll see you there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. We'll have a cup of coffee, just a little bit of Java. Yeah, we'll have a cup of Joe, don't you know? 'Cause it's coffee time.
Yes, it is time to sip on that coffee. Time to wake up. Get your brain moving and going. A super duper happy Wednesday. Wednesday, hump day. Halfway through the week, closer to the weekend. My shower night. My shower day. Hope all is well and is swell and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. So yes, it is Wednesday. I am super duper happy that I am not waking up to snow this morning. Snow and all that. Last night when I went to bed last night, it was raining a little bit of a drizzle, a little bit of a light freezing rain and all that. So yeah, it was cold last night. I think it dropped down to like 30 or 31 degrees last night. So it was cold. It was definitely definitely cold. Oh, but the coffee definitely tastes so good. It's so warm. But yes, I'm glad that I'm not waking up to snow this morning. They were calling for a slight dusting of snow, and I'm so glad that did not happen, because when they say a slight dusting of snow, it could be, nothing, or it could be a slight dusting, or it could be a complete snow blizzard. You never know. It's Oklahoma, but yeah. So yeah, it was definitely had a little bit of freezing rain last night when I went to bed. So I decided that I was going to spray my locks and the door and everything with my de-icer, just in case. Just in case. But it was good. We didn't get no dusting through the night, and the moisture, it seems like it moved out of here, so yeah. So tomorrow's Thursday. We're one day closer to Blunt Jams. Blunt Jams, man. Folks are probably just still kind of wakey, all that jazz. Yes, it's early. But inventory is getting closer to being finished. Finished. So I'm glad about that. At the same time, it's like, you get some nice pay during the inventory season, but after that, it's back to regular stuff, man. Well. Since every Thursday we have a new thing here on my West Folly Chronicles. Blunt Jams. And sorry about that. I was trying to get some blunt jams in there, man. So, because it's like, it is a quiet one this morning. Oh my gosh. Well. Speaking of quiet, as soon as it gets super duper quiet in the old VW bus, we get Stoner.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes, sir.
Smoke weed every day.
Good morning, brother man. Good morning. I was just chilling, man. I was like, since we're just kind of slow this morning in the old VW bus, man, I was gonna get some jams put on. Oh man, Stoner's getting his coffee. Man, coffee is really good this morning because it got cold last night in the old VW bus. It definitely got cold last night. I actually slept for at least 3 or 4 hours with my heater off because I woke up probably, I think it was around midnight or so, and for some reason, I guess it was because I was probably super duper hot or stuffy, one of the two, but I turned my heater off, or I accidentally turned the timer on it, and the timer turned off. But yeah, I woke up and it was nice and cold in the bus, and I was like, oh, I guess I forgot, or I did something and the heater turned off. And I just left it off and just snoozed because it was, I don't know. This is definitely the first winter that I've done this quite often in the VW bus, is just turn the heat off. Even if it's 30 some odd degrees outside, I'll let the temperature drop in the bus. And I just snooze, man. Like I got my comforter and my sleeping bag, which is, you know, unzipped and opened up as a comforter, and I just throw that over me and I stay so cozy. I do, man. Man, yes, I do feel like some jams this morning, man. We're just sipping on coffee and wakey and all that jazz, you know. And I don't know, some mornings I do wake up and I just want to listen to music. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. Here's a little bit of Peppa's Rain Dance Maggie for you fine folks. I actually got to see this song performed live. If you guys go to YouTube and check out the video for Rain Dance Maggie from the Peppers, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, it was filmed in Venice Beach, California, way back in July of 2011. I think it was June or July of 2011 in the evening time. Yours truly was hanging out in Venice Beach that evening. It was a Saturday.
I want to rock you like the 80s pop, rocking isn't allowed. Tugboat Sheila is into memorabilia. Who said 3 is a crowd? Get that, get it on the go. Hey now, we've got to make it rain somehow. She told me to and showed me what to do. I'm nothing makes it in a cloud. I said, hey now, we've got to make it rain somehow. She told me to and showed me what to do. She knows how to make it loud.
Exactly, Stoner. The best part of waking up is a little coffee and cannabis in your cup. Yes, sir. You know, I totally agree with you right there, my friend. You know, a lot of folks are like, you know, they think of like people smoking down on ganja, on herb, on cannabis, on marijuana, whatever the case, or whatever it's called. They see people toking down on it, and they're like, if they're not informed correctly, there's definitely a misconception about it. It definitely is. You know, for a lot of folks, you know, I mean, you could go and get totally totally chiefed out and baked for the day, starting your wake and bake, but there's also other alternatives to like high CBD strains, high sativa CBD strains, or just good strong sativa strains. It's like it just mixes so good with your coffee. It just does, man. Last cup of cold. Get a little bit more creamer. I'm gonna turn off the Maxwell. Thank you, Maxwell, for doing what you did this morning. I'll see you tomorrow. Reefer Madness. That's such a crazy movie. That was that came out in the 30s, and it was all obviously it was a government propaganda movie that turned into some sort of a stoner cult classic. They actually redid Reefer Madness years ago, like I think maybe like 2004, 2003. In the early 2000s, they redid Reefer Madness, and they turned it into a full-blown musical, which is it's okay, but it's not like the original. Was it the 50s? I know it was sometime, man. I know it was a government propaganda film. I've seen it a few times. Silly as ever. Silly as ever. That was a little bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers. Rain Dance Maggie. I don't know. I felt like listening to some Peppers, man. It was just like, I'm a big Chili Peppers fan. I don't know a lot of folks listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I'm a Los Angeles boy, a California boy by nature. So, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers are a Los Angeles band. So they're kind of a funny band, They're a really good band, but they are a band of misfits that were put together. Obviously Anthony Kiedis and Flea, they're actors, so by nature they are artists. So, and they're actors. So they would have, they're there for Hollywood for entertainment, if it's movies or, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which, they just happened to form a kick-ass band while trying to find movie work, and stuff like that. And of course, both of them, Flea and Anthony have been in umpteen movies. Flea being in the Back to the Future, Part 2, Part 3, and of course Anthony Kiedis being in what I can remember the most. I even did the darn filming location to the movie. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. It's the one when Keanu Reeves is the surfer and an undercover cop. Point Break. That's what it was. Yeah. So today it's supposed to be rainy, a little rainy, I think, overcast, at least overcast in the upper 40s, so it's going to be cold. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys what happened yesterday when I got to work. Inventory will be finished on Friday. I suspect they might keep us till Saturday to do it, but I might get lucky. We might be finished by Friday. We shall see. But speaking of work, I get to work yesterday, And as soon as I walk into work, it's like there is just a very stinky, reeking odor of natural gas. They had a gas leak yesterday at work, and we had to end up evacuating the building. And this is after we worked in the building for a good solid almost hour. Almost hour. So, yeah. Yeah, man. So they evacuated the building, and they had to turn off the gas to the building. The gas is still turned off. They're not going to be able to fix the problem because they got the guys that come in and fix the heat and the air people are coming in today to pump the gas lines full of soapy air water so they can find the leak. So there is no heat in the building, in the warehouse. You know, it's going to be cold this morning, so I'm definitely dressing accordingly, you know. And since we're talking and thinking about it, I am definitely putting on a second layer of socks as we speak, because I am thinking about it and I don't want my toesies to freaking get cold. So I'm going to put on a second layer of socks so my feetsies stay nice and warm. Yes, yes. But yeah, it's only going to be in the 40s today and overcast, so it's not going to be too warm. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be nice weather through the weekend, up to the 70s, So, yeah. All right, putting a second layer of socks on, man. I just don't want my feet getting cold. Oh yeah, my head always stays nice and warm. That's an important thing. I think that's why I don't get sick, catch a cold, a head cold, as much as other folks seem to do. I kind of think it's because I sleep in the elements differently, and I always got a stocking cap on my head, or I sleep in a hoodie, so I always got my head covered when I'm sleeping. So I'm gonna knock on wood just to make sure I don't get sick soon, because I do not like getting sick. I do not like it a bit at all. It really jacks me up when I get sick. I just remembered I got to go pick up some Folgers, some coffee today after work. So that means on the way to, either while I'm out and about delivering, I need to stop at the stove and grab me some coffee. You know, I that's kind of a benefit to my job, because when I'm out delivering, you know, sometimes I'll stop at the store and grab me a bite to eat at the deli or something like that, because that's just what I do. You know, I don't stop and like hang out for an hour for lunch or anything like that. I don't even really hang out for 30 minutes. I just long enough to eat. Sometimes I'll eat in the truck, park and eat, and then complete my deliveries. But I might even stop today, grab me some coffee for tomorrow for my coffee talk sessions, and because tonight, you know, as soon as I get off work, I'm gonna be trucking to the truck stop, man, for my shower. Yes, shower night. And it's like, I know a lot of people, you know, It's just showers are showers, you know, and to me, showers are showers too, but I am excited for Wednesday nights and Sunday nights, you know, especially if I'm staying here in the city and not going to my mom's house to visit for a few weeks. So Wednesday and Sunday nights, I'm super excited. It's like, yeah. I can go every night if I really choose to and take a shower. But I enjoy my shower nights. And speaking of a shower, where I stay here, they have a shower. It just needs to be worked on. The shower is really nice. That's just a hot water tank that needs to be worked on. It's either broken or just needs to be rewired. I don't know. It's an electric hot water tank. It's not gas. So yeah. Well, we're starting to cruise into that time of the morning. A little Grateful Dead, as always, a little sage in spirit to send you wonderful folks out to the world. Enjoyed hanging out with you this morning, Stoner. Sipping on the old coffee, wakey time. You have an excellent and groovy Wednesday. I'm just getting my stuff together here. Head out towards the work. You know, life goes by so freaking fast, man. That's why it's so important. It really is to stop and smell the roses sometimes. You know, that's why my life in this bus is a big rose. It is, you know. When you think about all these roses, that's why there's roses around the Steal Your Face Grateful Dead, the Rosie. You gotta stop and smell the roses sometimes. Aw, thanks, Stoner. It's always good to get it out there, man. You know, that's why I like hanging out in the morning. I say what's on my brain, you know. I say what's on my brain. And there's so much I can say that it's longer than 30 minutes, but there's so much I can say. You know? I look forward to these little coffee sessions in the morning with you fine folks. I do. It's my therapy. It is. I get what's out in my brain. It goes out to the universe. I don't have to dwell on it. Even though I think about a lot of things, I talk about it with you fine folks. I get it out. Have a most excellent and safe Wednesday. Thanks, Stoner, for hanging out. For the rest of the folks that's going to hang out and check on me, thank you. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, cowbell it, subscribe, unsubscribe. Just check in on me once in a while. See how I'm doing. I'm just me. As always, be kind to one another, love one another, be grateful for every single moment and moments of the day. Peace and love and Volkswagen grease. Volkswagen grease, man. Yeah.